Smart cities worldwide are investing massively in new technologies to make our lives more secure, safe, efficient and sustainable. The main smart issues are transport, energy and digital infrastructure, but too often these elements are fragmented. What's needed is coordination, as well as making sure that individual technologies are safe. That's where UL comes in, a safety science organisation that tests, certifies and provides software solutions globally. Today we're talking to Simin Zhou, the company's Vice President and Managing Director of its venture group. I'm Sarah Lockett. Welcome to the Business Debate. Simin, welcome to the London Stock Exchange studios.
Good morning, it's good to be here.
So basic question first, what technologies are we talking about when we talk about smart cities?
Smart cities, we're talking about technologies like Internet of Things to make a city smarter, technology like autonomous systems, digital infrastructure, renewable energy.
And what are the main things you would do first, you would smartify first in a city? Is it transport?
The first things, transport definitely is an opportunity where we see a lot of cities leveraging is digital payment systems. We also see cities leveraging energy efficiency savings in buildings and infrastructure. Where we see long-term for technology is areas like digital infrastructure and autonomous systems to help cities progress forward.
And you work with both the manufacturers of these new technologies and the city authorities that may want to buy them. What do you do for each?
We do. Often we bridge the gap between manufacturers and cities through standardization and requirements. For manufacturers, what we do is help them understand requirements and standards in the area of safety, sustainability, and security, and help evaluate their products to such requirements.
So you test systems and you also sort of consult during the development of systems?
We do. And for cities, we work on both providing them data and also providing them software to manage safety and sustainability.
And what are the most important considerations that you look at when you're helping cities decide which option to go for?
It really starts with a city's objectives and goals. Technology enables that, so we discuss what are the key things that needs to be accomplished, whether it's cost savings or increased livability, and then develop a roadmap to match.
And smart technologies are quite fragmented at the moment, so maybe the transport system doesn't talk to the new lighting system. And so what problems does that create and what are the answers?
That is a challenge. As systems become more integrated, interoperability is a big challenge. We work on solutions like living labs and virtual testing to explore more parameters of how things come together and help come up with solutions.
And so if we need a more integrated and holistic approach, who should lead that? Who should do that?
We see a lot of private partnerships being set up in cities. That's a great help to bring industry and cities together. We also see new roles like CTO, Chief Innovation Officers in the city who are able to bring the different pieces together. Those are great things.
Do you see any particular cities around the world getting this really right?
We see many cities tackling different pieces of challenge. A lot of success in areas such as energy efficiency to reduce costs, a lot of success in digital payment systems to drive efficiency, and a lot more to come.
Is there much resistance to the idea of smart cities, or is everyone on board and knows it's a good thing?
We see cities and industry very excited about the possibilities. As we introduce even more advanced technologies such as autonomous systems, there's a lot of unknowns. So right now we're all working through what those challenges are and how do we assess and mitigate risk.
So if everyone's super excited, why hasn't everyone done it already?
It takes steps and time. Having good roadmaps that allows us to do things step by step is critical.
And one of the biggest challenges is bringing together the public and private sectors. So neither manufacturers nor city authorities on their own can create smart cities. So how do you help there? What's the answer there?
We work with multiple stakeholders to look at safety challenges, security and sustainability challenges. One thing we do is we participate in consortiums and institutes where they're bringing the different parties together and we're able to work on roadmaps and solutions together.
Is there one thing that cities ought to do or one thing that manufacturers ought to do?
We think what they need to do is very much look at the problems from a systematic point of view and work on interoperability and work on how the different pieces fit together.
Well, on that note, Simin, thank you very much.
Thank you.
And join us next time when we'll be discussing the latest innovations in artificial intelligence and sustainability. Bye-bye for now.